Your hearts are vast spaces into which endless joy is about to flow. July 10, 2013. The continual outpouring of love now in progress on your planet is having a most powerful effect, an effect that has not yet been fully recognized even by some of the light bearers and way-showers who chose to be here to engage with it and assist in bringing humanity to the point of awakening. There is a lightness in the air, in the atmosphere, that is raising spirits even as the mainstream news media continues to focus on the dramas of conflict, political and economic instability, and accidents and catastrophes all across the world. But there truly are signs very visible to those who choose to see, of the rising frequency of humanity's energy field as it moves inexorably away from the dark and into the light, disclosing and undoing the secrecy and corruption that has for so long been endemic. The light is your home. It is where you belong. It is where you have your eternal existence. What you have been experiencing, the illusion, the nightmare that has been doing its best to convince you for seemingly eons that it is the only reality, is about to end. The love flooding into all your hearts so enticingly and irresistibly is successfully encouraging you to release all that is not in alignment with it. As it does so, you are finding that your hearts are not just small receptacles where you hold your fears, worries, anxieties, and the sometimes relentlessly fading memories of happier times. No, they are vast spaces, infinitely large, into which endless joy is about to flow as you release all that has been troubling you. Determinedly intend, to open your hearts fully to be embraced by and enveloped in our Father's divine field of love, and bring yourselves and humanity forwards to your awakening. There is no way you can fail to awaken if it is your choice to do so, because it is also God's will. However, He will not force His will upon you. Instead, He will wait patiently and lovingly until you are ready to open your hearts to accept the love He offers you in every moment. Truly, you are only sleeping, and it is not possible to sleep for all eternity. In fact, the sleeping nightmare in which you are presently apparently fully engaged could also perhaps be described as a state of denial. And a state of denial cannot be maintained indefinitely. It will eventually erupt into your conscious awareness most unexpectedly, and probably quite shockingly, if you do not choose to make a point of addressing the issues that you have buried because you fear that they are far too painful to deal with. Everyone has issues with which they need to deal in order to release all that is unloving, enabling them to unlock the doors to their hearts which are often kept locked and bolted in fear. There is no need for fear, because if you will open your hearts to accept the love that is constantly on offer, peace and contentment will pour in, and your hearts will grow enormously, expanding eternally to take full advantage of all that God offers you. Presently, most of you in the illusion have not only locked and bolted your heart centers, but you have also failed to nourish them, in the only way possible, by offering and sharing love with everyone with whom you interact at every opportunity, indiscriminately and unconditionally, and they have become rather shrunken as a result. When you make that choice to accept the love that is constantly being offered to you, as many of you already have done, and as many more of you are in the process of doing, the overall effect on humanity is amazing, utterly amazing, and that cannot be overstated. You are here at this time to do just this: open your hearts. You chose to incarnate at this point in humanity's ongoing evolution for this express purpose, and you have enormous assistance from those in the spiritual realms to help you overcome your fears, your sense of vulnerability. Once you do open your hearts, and in this you cannot fail, you will be astounded by the sense of love, of purpose, of satisfaction that vulnerability provides. Mostly humans consider it dangerous to allow themselves to be vulnerable, because that word has come to mean a state of defenselessness, a state in which you are likely to be ferociously attacked or victimized. But what vulnerability truly means is being in a state in which you have raised no defenses, a state in which you are open, and when you are open, love can and will pour in. That is one of the lessons that many of you are learning in this lifetime. Remember, you cannot be offended by anything anyone says to you unless you make a very positive choice to be offended. And you only do that when you set too low a value on yourselves and expect others to judge you, as they will. but their opinion of you is none of your business, ever. If others choose to judge you, they are the ones with the problem. You are all divine beings eternally loved by God. If others choose not to love you, or even to hate you, it is only a sign of their own sense of inadequacy, so send them love and feel your own spirits rise. Make sure not to miss your daily quiet periods when you can intensify your practice of being loving so that it becomes your natural state, as in truth it always has been. With so very much love, Saul. Channeled by John Smallman. johnsmallman.wordpress.com